do this fasting, there's so many benefits. Number one, I'll just rattle them off basically. There's a thing called brain-derived neurotrophic factor that is released. And that makes your brain brighter, smarter. You can actually grow new cells and neuroplasticity as well, which is fascinating. But we never thought that this was possible, that our brains can actually grow back. So brain-derived neurotrophic factor. And then when you do feed yourself afterwards, there's a release of stem cells into your bodies. These things don't happen under normal circumstances when you're constantly eating. So this stem cell mobilization is fascinating information. Growth hormone. During fasting, you get growth hormone. You get more growth hormone production during fasting than at any other time. So your growth hormone allows you to maintain your muscles and repair. That's fascinating stuff that's going on inside your physiology when you are in the fasting mode, which you wouldn't at other times. And then there's this thing called autophagy. And I know that a lot of people are talking about autophagy, and you know about autophagy, but for the audience, I'm just going to tell them that, look, when you're running out of fuel and substances not coming in, you're going to take all your intracellular redundant parts of your cells and say, you know what? I'm just going to use these for energy because I need energy, right? So under the circumstances of fasting and some ketone production, you're going to take your intracellular organelles that are redundant and you're going to basically package them into lysosomes and basically export them out of the cell so that the body can utilize them. Now, what you've just done is you've cleaned up your intracellular debris, as it were. And same thing with old mitochondria. You're going to get rid of your old mitochondria because the body is now saying, you know what, I'm out of fuel here in the house. My fire is getting down. Well, there's this old piece of furniture. I'm going to burn this old piece of furniture. That's what it's doing. It's getting rid of redundant furniture. Now, when you feed yourself again, those parts are going to be replaced. So the science is now showing that when you clean up your mess in your cells and then you do feed yourself again, you're going to get new mitochondria. You're going to get better intracellular functions, and energetics is going to get better in the cell. So I have found, especially right now with everything that's going on with post-COVID and the patients coming in no energy whatsoever, and I tell them to do fasting, the energy gets better. And I said, why is that? It's because they're getting mitophagy. Their mitochondria are getting better. They're getting new, better mitochondria. So the fasting process is not just about losing weight. It's about changing your entire cellular mechanisms. And we're supposed to have that. That's what keeps us young. Our telomeres also get longer when we're doing this. They don't shorten so fast, I should say. So there are so many biochemical changes, Drew. It's crazy that we didn't take advantage of this pathway before. So everybody gets into a ketotic state at a different level of their fasting. It just depends on what your diet has been before, how much sugar you've been consuming in your diet. But let's say that like I eat once a day. That's what I do. So for me to get into ketogenesis is very easily. I start spilling some ketones very quickly.